For weeks now leading up to the hurricane season, we've been discussing the importance of preparation in order to keep you and your home as safe as possible. And now, as we see a renewed push to harden our infrastructure against climate change, some people are building their dream homes capable of surviving the most extreme weather. And joining us now, Steve Linton, engineer and president of Deltek Homes, who builds hurricane-resilient homes. Thanks so much for being with us here, Steve. Tell us about your home in particular. Your design is a little bit different, not your typical square or rectangular home. How's that important?
Sure. So Deltek has been designing and building homes for 53 years now. And, our homes are in every state and in almost 30 countries. And they're high-performance homes. What we're really best known for is our panoramic home. It's a round-shaped home. Each one is custom designed both for the homeowner's needs, but also for the location that it's going to. If that's in a hurricane zone, then that's a key part of the design for us. But our homes do three things remarkably well. The first is hurricane resilience, as you mentioned. Second is sustainability. And the third is providing panoramic views. People live on the coastlines because they want to enjoy nature and feel connected to the outside. And that's something that our homes also do remarkably well.
Steve, let's talk about wind versus water. I'm always excited to hear that there are homes that are stronger for wind, but I do get concerned that people might get the false sense of security that they could survive a storm surge in a coastal area. Don't we still need people to evacuate so they don't drown in a home? And can the homes that you build stand up to storm surge and waves?
Yeah, that's a key point. It's really both of those things, wind and water. And if we think about, there are really three main reasons that a Deltek home is so resilient to a hurricane. And it's kind of a comprehensive approach, right? So first, we're providing a unique shape, that round shape. It's the most obvious thing about our home. But the wind is aerodynamically going around the home. So we're building up less pressure against the home, which is about 30% less force pushing off the home right off the bat. Then we've got the materials that go into the home, twice as strong as what you're going to find in a typical home, the lumber, all of the connections. And then the third piece is the precision engineering. And this is really where the storm surge question comes in, right? So every home is custom designed for the location that it's in. And we have this really unique radial structure. So if you were to look under the hood, so to speak, what you're going to see is a radial structural system. So no matter what direction the force is coming from, wind or water, it's able to withstand that and really distribute that force throughout the entire home. Most importantly, yes, we have to elevate our homes, right? At least 2 feet above where we expect the storm surge to be. Part of what Deltek is really doing is changing the way the world builds. We want to build homes for generation after generation. And to your point, it's got to be both wind and water.
So, Steve, you said you've been in business for about 50 years. Have any of your homes actually been tested in real life?
So, yes, our homes have been tested against every major hurricane in the last 53 years. We have thousands of homes that have been in the direct path of every major hurricane, from Charlie to Katrina to Dorian and so many more. And what's remarkable to me is our track record. 99.9% of our homes have survived every major hurricane in the past 53 years. And that means no structural damage whatsoever.
And Steve, I want to reinforce for our viewers, though, the evacuation question. What do you tell people who live in coastal areas that are vulnerable to storm surge about evacuation? Because I really get concerned people might get a false sense of security.
No, that's a great point. And we always tell our homeowners, follow your local evacuation orders. It's always better to come back to a home that's intact than to take an unnecessary risk.
It's fascinating. I think you're gonna, you see over time here, Steve, how many people are concerned about the environment, concerned about having a well-built structure. It seems like every year you're checking all the boxes here. Steve Linton joining us tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you.